Hello and welcome back to part 108. Like usual, check the description for any timestamps you're interested in. Otherwise, thanks for sticking around for the play-by-play. Now, one thing I noticed when I was timestamping another video of mine recently, I don't think I managed to capture all of those ammo zones that I unfortunately changed. So I need to go and take a look at everything here. Right, we need to change these. We don't want this to hold anything but trebuchet ammo. Same with this side. This side looks like it's okay. Let's go take a look in the barn here. It's water. Alright, this wasn't changed, that's good. Let's take a look underneath. Ah, this was set to ammo. We don't want this set to ammo. This needs to be hay. This one should be animal feed. Excellent. Let's take a look here. Fodder, perfect. Fodder, great. Great. That's great. Looks like I might have fixed these ones before already. I just want to double check. Yeah, so far so good. Oh, got a zone here we need to change. Okay, hay, and this one, animal feed. Okay, and we got these other ones checked. Perfect. Barn is good. Let's go take a look. Okay, I think we got all of that solved. If we come across that in the future, we'll have to deal with it. One other thing I wanted to do today, scroll down here, I wanted to move our prison warden room, kind of expand it into this way here. Gonna have to move some of these around. Let's get a little bit different color than that one. Perfect. Okay, get rid of these. Now this is for fermenting ingredients. Bring that over there, and we can get rid of this. Now we also want to get rid of these shelves. Pardon me. Okay, let's take a look in the basement here. This room, we need to make sure we have the right seeds here. Kind of give room to all of these. So you know what, let's just select all of these for now. Clear out the seeds that we hold on them. And let's change what we have. So these are going to be for just the trees. Okay, that's good. We can set this one up. This will be for the food that we grow. Cabbage, carrot, beet. You know, we seem to have a lot of flax. Let's put flax here in the middle. Get extra flax. This is set for medicine. Let's just change this to be herbs. Now, these aren't decomposing here on the floor, which is great. Alright, so by putting one of each for each shelf, we guarantee that there's a spot for it. That way all of these shelves aren't covered by flax seeds for some reason, and then everything else is left outside to rot, and then after a year or two we'd lose out on all those seeds, have to keep buying our own. This way, guaranteed to have a spot for one of each at least. Okay, let's go take a look up top here. It's been cleaned out a little bit. And start moving things over. You know, this shouldn't have warfare or coins in it, so let's take that off and then relocate it. One other thing I just realized. I mean, thankfully they can walk through here, but this is right in front of the door. Let's go and move these around. Okay. Now we're gonna have to take these doors apart, move them around a little bit. Or actually, sorry. Here we're gonna need to put in a door. But not in this spot. We need to move these around a little bit. Okay. Let's move the furniture first. We'll start taking some of this down. But before we start taking these down, we need to put in proper supports. Make sure the floor above us doesn't fall down. Let's go and put that in here. We can take that apart later. Kind of want to reorganize this side a little bit. We'll see. We might have to revisit that in the future. Okay. Make sure Eric sleeps in this one. He is our warden. We need to make sure he has this desk in his room after when we get this wall taken down. So I think this is where we need to put in the soil. Let's add that in now. And let's move this rug. Relocate that chest. Okay. Let's take a look here. The basement. Can assign work for this now. Looks like we have a lot here, so we don't need to worry too much about that. Let's just make sure we have production set. Let's see. It's not considered warfare. I believe it's material. Yes, saltpeter. Okay. Just make this very high, and we'll put it next to it right here. Should help us out a little bit. Okay. One other thing I noticed when I was reviewing my video to do the timestamps, I think I should pause our clay brick production here at the moment. We still have clay outside, but we have so many bricks here, and there's no reason for me to get more at the moment. So I do want to pause those. Maybe we'll turn wood off for this. And then let's copy this production and we'll paste that in here. Okay, but chances are none of this will be working in the future. Give our people some time to do something else. Let's go take a look in the prison here. Alright. Let's add in more soil, and let's go and copy this door that we need to put here. Okay, support beams are put in place. Let's mine away those 5 pieces there. Once this is mined away, we can move these tables over. Oh, you know what? We don't want the carpet under the wardrobe. Let's go grab that carpet again. Let's go put it in. That's what we want. Okay. Got paintings. Let's go put some paintings up. Settlers are exhausted. Why are you so tired? Doesn't look like we have a whole lot to install. Okay. You know what? Let's allow this dubious booze to get taken out of there. Otherwise, we're not going to be able to put this in here. Oh, maybe we can. Maybe our people will just move it out of the way in the meantime. Okay. We can also get rid of this door now. We'll be able to put in just a dirt wall there. Let's check out our apple orchard. Flowering, 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 ripening. This one's budding, ripening and budding. Flowering, ripening. So that one's stunted. Let's take a look on the other side here. Oh, we got one. Let's get rid of this bush. More room for our apple trees to drop. Get rid of these mushrooms. Okay. Not too much there right now. Let's take a moment. Let's go take a look at Polly. Polly, how are you doing? 58%. Not bad. Last one was a success. Okay. Let's also go take a look at our prisoners. 58%. Great. What about you? 17%. Not that great. Anyone join us recently? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay. Any fish in our pond yet? No fish. Tree farm looks okay. I don't think I see any bonus trees in here, but let's go take a look. No, it doesn't look like too many trees have dropped. Not enough seeds here. It's good now that I have changed our seed allocation in the basement there. Hopefully we can get some more seeds in the future, not have a shortage. Okay, let's return to the basement. See if we made any progress here. Okay, great. That door was taken down. Fill that in with soil. Now, once these two are put in, we'll be able to take this wall down. And right where this is, we're going to have to put in a support. Okay, Eric Matthews' chamber was created. Great. Let's take a look at our prisoners for a moment. Flimsy winter clothes. That's not great. What do you have in here? Superior, flawless? Okay. Let's have you taken... Let's get this stripped off of you. You can go put something better on. Same with you. And you. These are very high. Superior and fine. Flawless and superior. Okay, so they'll be able to put on some nicer clothes. Hopefully that'll keep them happier. Ugly apparel. Okay. Oh, extortion. Alright. Let's wait a moment. Once this is put in, perfect. Let's just double check this. Spare room. Okay, we can start taking this apart. And we'll check back here in a moment. Let's go see who showed up. Ramsey. Circle of Avalon. 0%. Well, I guess they're gonna be fighting us soon. I got plenty of time to go and talk to them. Plenty of time to tell them no. Where on the map did you spawn? To the north, northeast? I wonder if that's where they will siege us from. Or if it'll just be a raid. Well, we'll check back with them in a bit. Let's take a look at our resources. We got plenty of meals. Our tree supply's lacking for wood. Let's get some of these mature trees nearby chopped down. Not too many trees near the entrance here available. Let's go take a look. Maybe the graveyard will have some trees available. Yeah, and these ones aren't ready yet. Okay, well, we'll have a few more chopped down. Do we have graves ready? About 55 or so. That's good. Go take a look in the basement. See if we can get this prison expanded. Okay. It's time for night shift to do some work. Instead of preparing food, Tiff, I'm going to have you deconstruct that. Same with you, Mott. Go mine on this. Kate, you can mine this one away. Dear Mod, you can mine this one away. Now, I wonder if that's going to leave a hole in the floor they won't be able to walk over. Yeah, let's get that covered right away. Tiff, you're preparing food. Let's have you construct that instead. Because no one can get to the prison right now. Okay, did our prisoners put on clothes? Where people are digging, let's just take a quick look around. And it looks like some of them are sharing a bed here for some reason, even though I have spots available. Okay. Mott, I don't need you to prepare food. Let's get this built. Perfect. Okay. Let's get these picked up off the ground. Make sure we allow this to get picked up. Our people can go and dismantle those. Now, this is the prison cell marker. Looks like I, at some point, stylized the prison floor here. So I guess we can change that now. Stylize the rest of it before we cover this area. Okay. Now, I guess we'll relocate this here, relocate this over here, relocate this over here. Once that's moved, we'll be able to put some more beds out in this way. Now, I'm wondering, is there a way for me to pick up more of these? So I selected 8 somehow. So I'm guessing there was an 8th one somewhere in this map. Let's scroll up. Maybe I'll see if we can see it, see the outline of it. No. I guess we'll have to go room by room, see if we can find one polecat pelt here. Hopefully it's not hidden under these beds. Is this it? Oh, look, we found it. Okay. This way, all the prison floor tiles here are matching all the carpets we have in there. And now that this one's going to get taken out, we're going to have to replace that one with something else. I guess a while back we wanted to get rid of one of these fine ones that had its hands sticking out. These relief statues. We have a superior one, fine one here. This one's good. Let's have that one packed up, and then we'll put this other good one. Or you know what? Yeah, this one has its hands closed in prayer, so we'll move that one over. Looks like our prison cell is set up properly again. Now it's a shared chamber. Okay, Kate, I'm gonna have you work on this. Tiff, have you work on this other floor back here. Magoda, I don't need you drinking. Let's have you construct that floor. I find it interesting how they do that work from underneath. Okay. Prison cell. Also weirds me out when I can see like through these walls downstairs. Okay. We'll have 3 more beds put in. And let's take a look. We have wooden beam here to put in. And then once that's put in, we'll take these other ones down. And then the plan was to have wall banner in the middle between every 3. So we'll go here, And it looks like over here we can change the way these wooden beams are set up. We'll put one here in the middle of this room, and we can get rid of these other two. You know what? We can start making lavish meals for ourselves as well. Let's go take a look here. Lavish meals. Now, how many do we want? 60? Probably more than that. How many people do we have? 65 of our own? Okay. Let's just set that to 100. You can copy that. Maybe we'll paste that in here under meals. Okay, this way we're able to produce lavish food a few different ways, two different spots. Alright, perfect. You put that in. Let's go take these other ones down. It's always hard for me to select these. I have to zoom in so far. Take that one down, and this one we leave up. There's one here. This one we take down. Okay. Now I'm thinking of getting rid of... We have chests in here. I don't know if I need 2 chests in here. Maybe we'll just have 1. Maybe I'll just put in a wardrobe for them. Let's relocate that to the edge there, and let's relocate this one. We'll put in the corner here. That'll free up some room on the side here. Nice, that was taken down. Okay. We'll free up some room, and then we should be able to put in some more tables here, and I wanted to put in a gaming table for them. Okay. I keep clicking where I don't mean to click. I think that is where I want it to go. We'll have to take a look at this in the future. Now, one thing I want to keep in mind, we still have our negotiator here waiting for us. Now, they usually show up about 3 or 4 hours after, so maybe we should send someone to talk to them soon. It'll take them a little while to get there. Now, I wanted to assign you to be our druid, but unfortunately you do not have enough religious alignment. Mace Fine was destroyed. Didn't I have you wearing a flawless hatchet like everyone else? No, you are not wearing a flawless hatchet. Even you are wearing a good hatchet. Let's take a moment, see if we can find this. Alright. You are on the other side. We're going to say no here to the Circle of Avalon. Let's see what they're going to bring. No siege weapons, okay. A lot of master archers, regular archers, adept archers. So that's 16 archers in total. And then the thugs are usually the ones with the battering ram. Looks like 11 thugs. Not too bad. We're going to say no. Minus 100 alignment, yeah. Kingdom of York is now neutral. Oh, they're hostile now. These are permanently hostile. They're still hostile. And then these are our friends here, the close ones to us. And hostile bandits in the distance. Okay. It's a fine hatchet. This one is flawless. Okay. Simon. Let's get this flawless hatchet. And then Wolflid. Let's see if we can find that other flawless hatchet. I guess we never got you to put that on a while back. This one's a little bit lower. Oh, a lot lower. This one is in the basement. 4th rack from the side. Okay. Wolflid. Let's go get you that flawless hatchet. Okay. Prison, we can do a few updates here. Okay, we're going to move this table. Now ideally I'd spin this chair around, but I can't. Let's move these around for now. Let's just put them over here. We'll have to revisit that in the future. Put in a backgammon table here for them. You know, we could probably put in a mirror for them too. Let's see. Can we install that above the chest? And I'm sure I got more than one mirror down here. Another mirror. Let's see if we can put this one over the other chest. No, we can't. Okay. That's fine. One mirror should be okay in the prison for them. Okay. Move these around. Okay. They are approaching within an hour. Let's go get our people started on putting on their gear. Not super important, but now I can go through easily. Make sure I'm not selecting our warriors by accident since they're all at the top. You know what? Maybe I should just draft and just get everyone into position now. Okay. So, Dennis, or Denny's as I like to call you, you'll be the last one I have equipping. After that, I think I'm just going to have the rest of you go into position here. Just draft you one by one. I'm just going to have it paused right now. Looks like I have some people outside, maybe. Let's see. Oh, whoops. I didn't move you into position. Let's go back. Anilda, see if we can get you to put on some better gear. And everyone else behind you as well. Okay. Get a few more people, put on some helmets here. Now, that is one of the reasons I went to the basement the other session and started taking out the light helmets from the wardrobes in the basement. There's no reason for me to have them down there when my archers are usually going to be in the towers. If they need to re-equip items, I'd rather them go to the tower, grab them from there. Okay, looks like we're at the night shift group. Got a few people left here. Okay. Let's get our group here drafted. Okay, you're equipping an item. Perfect. Now, I didn't draft everyone at the bottom here, so we're going to have to go through and draft everyone again. Okay. 65 enemies have appeared. Alright. They're unhappy to be here. Let's take a quick look. Let's roll everything up. Alright. Where are those thugs at? Murderous thug. You have a good battering ram. I like the sound of that. Hopefully you die and I can steal your good battering ram. I think this is one of the first time I've seen a good quality one. Sturdy. Sturdy. Flimsy. Flimsy. Be nice to have our own good battering ram when I want to go and siege someone else's base. I think I managed to keep... Yeah, I do have one good one. But unfortunately, we're not able to craft those ourselves. I don't believe even with the mods that I'm able to make a battering ram. Let me just double check before we unpause and get more into the combat. No, I don't see it here. We've got plenty of different weapons. I thought maybe it would be on the wood table. No. Yeah. Bower's table. Boyer? Bower? Or Boyers? Bowyers? I have no idea how to pronounce that. Guess we'll start making some metal shields soon. We got plenty of resources available. We can get some better shields if we don't have them in stock already. Okay, so let's go and draft this group. Okay. Gonna have to draft more people after. These are all going to equip their items. Okay, well, in the meantime, let's see. 6 warriors. I'm gonna have one of you go to the gate here. Make sure, have you close this. Let's unpause that. And let's just double check. Where did they spawn? Is that the southwest? Southwest, okay. 65 of them, 65 of us. It's a fair fight, except we have a kick-ass base. They didn't bring any siege equipment. wonder if I could hit them with our trebuchet as we're getting closer. Okay. I hope everyone is inside. We'll see. Okay. More people have their helmets on. Let's draft you. Get you moved into position. Okay. Let's draft you. Get you put in here. You know what? Probably should have waited for you to put your helmet on, but that's okay. Have you move out here. Get the rest of you to move out here as well, even if you don't have your helmets on. The enemy is approaching. We'll see how close we can get. Maybe we can go and put some helmets on. There's time. You have a crossbow. Let's get you maybe over here. Shoot a few people. And same with you. Get you put out over there. Okay. Eleonora. This is set to lock now. Let's get you to close this, locking this door. Thought I was gonna kill one of the dogs there by accident. Did I damage you? I read somewhere on the Medieval Monday talks that slamming the gate with someone nearby can damage them. Thankfully I didn't hurt any of my puppies here. Okay. Let's unpause this. Got several people here ready in position. Do we have any helmets nearby? Doesn't look like we have. Oh, this side we do. Let's go get some helmets put on. Okay, light armor. What else is available here? Okay, those are empty. We'll leave that. Okay, everyone is drafted. So that can be first blood. This barbaric marauder, maybe? It is. Great job, everyone. Okay. Let's pause this for a moment. We got a regular archer here. Let's see if we can take that archer down. Okay, some archers taken down. Let's just pause this for a moment. Let's move you into a better position. Late here. Let's get you back over here. Looks like some of my people are standing in the same spots. Hopefully that isn't a problem for them. Alright, let's go and get a little bit of a thumbnail. Okay. Hey, look, everyone. Polly's on our roof. Alright. Raymond, your weapon is broken. I need you to get a better weapon, or at least a weapon. Or you know what? Should we go and use the siege weapon? Where are you? You're here? You're pretty close. Let's go operate that. And then, let's see if we can get someone else to move into your spot a little bit closer. Settler's wounds need tending. Oh wow, you took a big hit. Okay. Let's get you to just go inside for now. Alright. Now if I attack, am I going to destroy anything nearby? Doesn't look like I'm going to hit my own base, so let's attack. Oh, look at that. Alright, Chris, you need a weapon. Let's go take a look. Do I have anything here? Nothing you can use. More weapon racks here. Oh, can you use a regular crossbow? You cannot. What is your skill? 12. Okay, not terrible. It's actually pretty decent. Let's get you that curved bow. And I just realized I put a lot of people down here to get hats, and I never brought you back up. Okay. Doing pretty well. How's our gate looking? Full health still? Alright. Still got half those archers left. There's about 8 archers. Let's take a moment. Oh, looks like a lot of them went around the other side. Wow. Okay, well, settlers are unarmed. I need to get some gear for a few of you. So, let's let the game go at the pace it's going. Oh, look at that, victory. We do need to put on our weapon to finish. So we got 52 enemies there. Great job, everyone. Oswald took some big hits, more than half his health. Rob the second, getting MVP there for doing a lot of damage. Okay. Now, I wanted to click on my people who didn't have weapons, but I guess that option disappeared. Okay, well, let's undraft everyone. Now, is there a way for me to click on everybody? Or can I just drag the mouse over? 65 settlers, undraft. Alright. Hopefully they don't have an idle bug for too long. Let's set this to be kept open. And zoom out a bit. Let's double click these bodies. Urgent haul. And let's allow all of this to be picked up. Okay. And let's go through our list. Let's go drop our helmets. Thankfully, not everyone picked up a helmet, so I don't have to drop it for everyone. And going through the list now should be a little bit easier since the warriors aren't going to be mixed up since I changed everyone's names. I'm thinking I should set up some more training areas for the bows if my people are idling a lot, which I seem to be noticing lately. I guess we can just be training people in ranged combat. if they got nothing else to do. Or melee combat as well. Now, I only have 2 training areas for both. Oswald, do you not need medical attention? Like, why are you quenching fires? What is your name? 2R Oswald? See, you have firefight set to 2, but like convalesce is set to 1. So like, why are you not resting? Okay. Well, let's go down the list. I'm sure I have more people with helmets. Let's double check. Still got quite a bit here. Two more? Okay. Looks good. Alright. Ash pile, that's fine. Alright, let's go take a look at our graveyard. I'm going to be working on this probably next session since we got a lot of bodies here. 50 something. Going to need more of these filled in. But definitely, I believe we're going to need these checked off. Okay, let's leave that for the graves for now. Let's take a look here. How are these bodies doing? Never. I guess it is starting to get cold outside. It's last day of autumn. Winter is here. Winter will be here. Now, I guess I can put 2 more training areas here. I don't really like the idea of them shooting towards each other, but I guess they're not actually gonna hurt anyone. But wouldn't feel comfortable standing on the other side near the target, right? If they miss, they could hit you, at least in real life. I guess I could put a bunch of them here in the courtyard, and then keep the melee training here. Or I guess we could do 6 here, 3, and then 3 on the other side like this. So you know what? Maybe we'll do that, and let's grab this zone here. Let's copy this. We'll put this, I guess, underneath the roof here. A little bit of a safe spot for the food for the animals. Let's just put them here. Put it around that corner. Get rid of that. Urgently hauled. Set to very high, that's fine. Let's copy this, and let's just put a few more down. We'll have to go back and check that to make sure it's set up properly. Which, you know, let's go take a look at those tables, make sure they're creating both training. So this makes the practice dummy. Does any other table make the practice dummies? This one makes the targets. I'm gonna move this up a little bit. And then this side we have targets. Let's move this up over the dismantling. Okay. Well, if we're making rugs on that side, let's add the practice dummy on this side. I guess we'll do, you know what, let's do 6 dummies as well. Let's move this up. We'll have that just under the clothes. Okay. Let's do that. 2 tables there. This we can move here. Let's rotate. Oh, sorry. Not that way. This way. Once that's moved, we'll move that chair there. Then we'll have room for a table. And then we can also put another fire here in the middle. Okay. Are the two of you sharing a bed for some reason? Edward and Seward. So your names are so similar. I have 4 prisoners? 5 prisoners. So Edward is in that spot. Mitchell's in a separate spot. Theodric's in the corner. Seward is with Edward. And Gerard is in his own spot. Okay, 5 prisoners. I guess I didn't see Theodric there in the corner. Why are 2 of you here? Whose bed is this? This is Seward's bed. Can you not claim your own bed, Edward? Weird. Well, you can sleep together, that's fine. Okay, I think with that, we're going to call it the end of the video. Let's roll up all the layers, turn on the roofs and the trees. Welcome to Recap and Planning. First of all, I want to thank you for stopping by and watching video 108. Thanks for following me on this journey. Today we were raided by 65, I believe it was the Circle of Avalon. No longer like us. They didn't even manage to damage our portcullis. We hit them with some siege weapon fire here at the front of our base, burned them a little bit. I guess thankfully for us, some of their forces, I guess, split out from this way and went the long way around our base. And then some of them went here from the southeast around the corner. So we had our troops here on the tower. Got a good amount of them around the corner here. The rest of them made it to the front. Looks like our traps, stick traps here, set off quite a bit. I guess with the amount of sticks I have in inventory, let's go take a look here. I'll be able to set up a lot more stick traps. So I think what I'll do, might set them up all the way here, maybe a bit this way, a bit around this corner as well. I think next episode, once we get the bodies taken care of, we'll start digging a little bit more here, get this clay hopefully taken care of, and we can fill this in with dirt, or we can mine away some more of this and kind of have this look more believable. Because right now, this water flowing out here, you know, it should just keep flowing this way. There's no reason it would go that way realistically, so I kind of want to make it look believable. What else did we work on today? We expanded our prison. Let's go take a look in our basement. So our prison used to have 7 beds. And we had a wall, I believe, right here with the door. So we took that down, moved the wall over. We had a storage room here in the corner that had seeds. So that has all been consolidated 2 floors down. This room here. Now we set it up. Each of these should hold a different item. Let's just take a moment, see if that is true. Look at that. So we're missing, what seeds are we missing here? Willow. This is beets, I believe. So beets we have here as well. So it looks like we can hold 150 on each piece of the shelf. That's 450. So that's 900 seeds we should have for that. Same with the flax. Herb. Well, herb seeds we have here. Herbs we have on the actual floor. Might change that in the future. I don't think the seeds last on the floor forever like the herbs do. But I needed more storage here. Saltpeter pile. Got our saltpeter works there. We adjusted some food production. You can see here in our cellar we got a lot of packaged meals. Never going bad. That's great. These other ones last quite a while. They don't last forever. Now, I don't know if we actually made any of those, let's see, lavish meals? Let's see, can we find lavish meals here? Looks like we have some. Okay. I did want to have an event, I think. It's been a while since I had an event, so I think next session, since it's going to be the first day of winter, we'll probably celebrate. We just had a raid. Be good to get our people's hopes up. You can see here, see how happy they are recently. You're deprived of religious activities because we don't have a church of restitution. This is the Oak Brethren colony. Everyone was supposed to be Oak Brethren. Hopefully we can convert everyone back. But besides that, victorious, that's great. But if you have a bigger event, hopefully they'll be happier. Look at that, 56%, not the greatest. I have a feeling most of our people are kind of mid like that. Let's take a quick look. Oh, actually, quite a lot of people happy. Maybe it's the people who have, yeah, maybe it's their religious beliefs that are making them unhappy. Might have to put in a little church for them. Let's take a moment. There was someone here. Oh, I missed the name. Yeah, 55%. Yeah, might be time to give in to their demands and build another temple. But we'll see. Otherwise, I want to thank you again for stopping by and supporting the channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thanks again for stopping by. Have a great one, everybody.